Our Lady of Lourdes. In 1854, the Holy Father proclaimed the dogma of the Immaculate Conception, which means that Our Lady, due to a special privilege from God, was preserved or immune from the stain of original sin. 4 years later, in 1858, Our Lady appeared to a humble little girl who suffered from asthma most of her life, and her name was Bernadette Subiru. Our Lady appeared to Bernadette Subiru 18 times. Very significant part of these apparitions was Our Lady asked her to go to the pond or lake and to look for water. And Bernadette started digging the ground, and the people started to laugh at her. She looked kind of like an animal digging for carrots or turnips or worms, and she dug and dug and dug, and as a result of that, water started to come out of the ground, and from that we have the famous Lourdes water, where many people have gone, and because their faith and trust in Mary and Christ, they have received healing. Bernadette was assaulted by much unbelief. Priest didn't believe her. Her teacher didn't believe her. But she maintained her strength of conviction that Mary did appear to her. Finally, the 18th apparition, Our Lady was dressed in white with a blue sash, said, "I am the Immaculate Conception. I am the Immaculate Conception." This humble peasant girl who didn't have too much education told the priest that it was Immaculate Conception. And this was a dogma that had been proclaimed just 4 years earlier. How Mary is always going to affirm the teaching of the Church. That's why Mother Mary is known also as the Mother of the Church. So eventually this apparition was approved. For the Marian apparitions, Our Lady of Fatima in Portugal, Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico, and Our Lady of Lourdes in France are among the most famous. John Paul II proclaimed February 11th as the Universal Day for the Sick, as many people have gone to Lourdes and received healing. But the healing can be in two different manners. It can be healing of body, but also can be healing of the soul. So let's turn to Our Lady of Lourdes and ask her, who is known as the Immaculate Conception, that through her prayers, our hearts, our minds, and our souls will be healed. And then one day we'll be with her to contemplate the glory of God forever in heaven.